Hi everyone, Gabe here with B&H, and today I want to talk to you about shotgun microphones and more specifically why and where you'd want to use them, best practices when it comes to setting them up and recording, and mistakes to avoid. Now, like every other microphone out there, shotgun mics have their strong points and their drawbacks. And my hope is that at the end of this video, you will have a better understanding of what these are. That being said, shotgun microphones are incredibly versatile tools that can be used for a variety of applications, which is, many would say, their very strength. So this is a shotgun mic, also known as an interference tube microphone. It has a super cardioid pattern, meaning that the microphone is very directional and focuses on the sound source in front of it. Shotgun microphones are very versatile and can be used for interviews, voiceovers, live event coverage, streaming, Foley, and location sound capture. They allow you to be close and far at the same time, which can be a great advantage in some situations. In this video, I'm using a Rode NTG3B, which is a great option both in terms of overall quality and budget. But you have, of course, a wide range of options available to you, such as the one displayed right now. Now let's talk about why you'd want to use a shotgun mic over other options. If you are a gamer, for instance, you might prefer a dynamic broadcast microphone to get a more intimate close mic sound or a more discreet lavalier microphone. But dynamic microphones are prone to plosives, and with lavaliers you always take the risk that your subject might accidentally touch or brush against the microphone, creating unremovable audio clicks and unwanted noise. With shotgun microphone, the risk of unwanted plosives and noises is virtually zero. The other big thing to consider is, do you want your microphone in frame or not? If you're shooting a movie, a documentary, or a high-end interview, chances are that you don't want the lavalier microphones of your actors to show in frame. And for out-of-frame microphones, shotgun mics are indeed the best option. Shotgun mics are also praised for the audio clarity they provide, making them perfect for voiceovers and Foley sounds. And finally, the super cardioid pattern captures the sound just in front of the capsule at a greater range than other mics, which comes in pretty handy, for instance, for nature recordings, for which you want to be discreet and keep a distance between you and your subject while keeping an audio proximity. Now let's talk about setup and placement. Several options are possible for setting up a shotgun microphone. The most common is to set up the microphone on a boom arm like such. The boom arm can then be handheld, which is common for movie, documentary, and wedding audio recordings, or it can be mounted on a C-stand or tripod via pole holder, which is best when the sound source is static. Now, to get a good sound, distance and placements are key when dealing with shotgun mics, and one of the biggest mistakes I see in the field is microphones positioned too far from the sound source, which results in a very roomy sound. And another mistake is to set up the mic too close to the sound source, which will result in plosives and a distorted sound. You really want to think of your microphone as a human ear, and for instance, in an interview setup, place it at the same distance your ear would be from your subject if you were having a normal conversation. So from 6 to 8 inches to 12 to 18 inches is the range in which you want to be in terms of distance. Okay, so now let's talk about recording. You can record straight onto your camera with an audio interface connected to a host computer or on an external digital recorder. To set the levels, you'll want to get your subject to talk normally or at the intensity they will use during the shoot. If you're shooting an interview, get the subject to talk about something they know, such as their area of expertise, or for actors, their lines. Tweak your mic position lightly to find a sweet spot, and keep your peak no higher than -6 dB and your RMS or average low input level between -12 and -18 dB. This will ensure peak audio quality and clarity. And now for a few additional tips and tricks. Redundancy is good at every stage of the shoot. Just like you would have a second camera covering a different angle, you should have a second microphone capturing audio in case the main microphone fails. So if you can get away with it, use a lavalier mic on your talent or another shotgun mic on your camera. Another thing to keep in mind is that shotgun microphones work best in non-reflective environments. That is because reflective surfaces make the interference tube less effective. So if you are working in a very reflective room, you might want to favor a lavalier microphone or a dynamic broadcast microphone. Last but not least, if you're recording audio outside, don't forget to use a windshield on your microphone to avoid wind noises in your audio. So this pretty much covers it for our overview of shotgun microphones and best practices while using them. Shotgun mics do their job very well when used properly and in the right conditions. And I hope this video gave you a good idea of how flexible they can be and some inspiration to use yours. For more information about the gear used and listed in this video, check out the description below. I'm Gabe with B&H, and I'll see you next time.